BMW's G82 M4 Competition is one of the most complete driver's cars built in the last decade. 503 horsepower, a chassis tuned at the Nürburgring, and a twin-turbo straight-six that pulls with genuine aggression from 2,650 revolutions per minute all the way to the red line. The Nissan GT-R it's being compared against is older than some of the engineers who helped tune that M4. It still wins off the line. The M4 G82 and the R35 GT-R occupy completely different spaces in the performance car world. One is a precision coupe built for the driver. The other is an all-wheel drive launch machine, engineered to beat everything in a straight line, regardless of what badge shows up. Stack them against each other, and the result tells you exactly what each car was designed to do, and exactly where each one runs out of answers. The G82 M4 Competition arrived in 2021 wearing a grille that divided the internet and carrying an S58 twin-turbo inline-six that silenced every critic within the first 500 meters. 503 horsepower, 650 newton-meters of torque, an 8-speed M-Steptronic gearbox firing off shifts faster than a human thought, and a chassis so communicative that professional drivers called it one of the most rewarding platforms BMW's M division has produced in 20 years. In rear-wheel drive trim, 0 to 60 lands at 3.4 seconds. Spec it with M xDrive all-wheel drive, and that drops to 3.1. The Competition xDrive version is the one that enters this conversation seriously, because without all-wheel drive, the GT-R's launch traction simply swallows it whole. On a road course, the M4 earns its reputation completely. The front end bites hard, the rear rotates on demand, and the S58 engine builds power in a way that rewards a driver who pushes deeper into corners and later on the brakes. The Nürburgring lap time for the G82 M4 CSL, the hardcore variant, came in at 7 minutes 20.2 seconds. That is a serious number for a production coupe. The R35 GT-R launched in 2007. The core of the car, the VR38 DETT twin-turbo V6, the Atessa ETS all-wheel drive system, the rear transaxle dual-clutch gearbox, remains functionally unchanged in its essential architecture. Annual updates refine the package, and by 2024, the standard GT-R was producing 565 horsepower, with the Nismo variant producing 600 PS, 591 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 2.7 seconds. That number comes from Nissan's launch control system doing something it has been doing since 2007. Reading wheel speed, managing torque split between all 4 tires, and catapulting the car forward with a consistency that no other production car at this price point could match when the R35 first appeared. 17 years later, it still can't be matched at this price point. That is not a small statement. The GT-R weighs 1,740 kilograms, significantly heavier than the M4's 1,725 kilograms. Through fast corners, that weight and the all-wheel drive system's understeer bias under hard charging are the GT-R's genuine weaknesses. On a circuit with extended high-speed sections, a skilled M4 driver starts pulling time back. Drag strip, standing start, launch control active. GT-R. Every time. The M xDrive M4 closes the gap but cannot bridge it. The Atessa system's rear-biased torque delivery and the VR38's low-end grunt combination is still one of the most effective straight-line packages in production car history. Twisty road, track day, B-road on a Sunday. M4. The rear-wheel drive balance, the steering weight, the way the S58 builds through the rev range, and the sheer communication from the chassis make the M4 a more rewarding car to drive quickly when the road stops being straight. One car wins the sprint. One car wins everything after it. The S58 in the M4 responds beautifully to software. Stage 1 tunes push output past 600 horsepower with 0 hardware modifications. The platform is strong, the cooling holds, and the aftermarket is already deep and well documented. The VR38 DETT has a 17-year head start on the M4's aftermarket. Stage 1 ECU work puts it past 620 horsepower. Upgraded turbos get it to 700, 750 at the wheels. Full-built GT-Rs running 4-digit power numbers on all-wheel drive have been happening since 2012. The M4's ceiling is high. The GT-R's ceiling was designed with room the factory never advertised. The M4 G82 is the better driver's car. Objectively, emphatically, without serious debate. The chassis, the steering, the balance. It is what a sports coupe should be in 2024. The GT-R is the better performance machine. The numbers, the consistency, the traction. It does what it was engineered to do with a precision that hasn't aged. Munich built a car that makes you feel everything. Yokohama built a car that makes everything else feel slower. Both of them are right. The M4's bigger sibling, the M3, got its own all-wheel drive system and went directly after the GT-R's drag strip crown. How that fight ended is a different story, and a more complicated one. That's next on Sticky Wheels.